Let's talk WordPress. Did you know that today WordPress powers over 30% of the top 10 million sites on the web? But here's the thing, we get busy, we forget about our website, we start to grow and we don't pay attention to it. And the thing is, when we don't pay attention to something, bad things can happen. Attacks and takeovers are at an all-time high, and sometimes we just don't have the technical guidance or resources to keep up. So I'm Jim Carter, I'm a tech coach, and I want to give you my top 3 tips to maintaining and upgrading your WordPress website so you just don't have to worry about it from this point forward. Now, the first tip that I've got, I want you to use a managed WordPress host. What is a managed WordPress host? A managed host, all they do is they manage your software. And in this case, they manage your WordPress software. What they let you do is they let you focus on your mission rather than worry about all your technical needs. So allow them to take care of WordPress, all the intricacies, all of the quirks, and the things to really optimize and make it really perform great. They take care of upgrades and security patches and all of the things that you just don't want to deal with. So when they optimize WordPress for the performance that it needs, it's able to better serve your business. Now, there's typically cheaper hosting, right? You might be paying a couple dollars a month, and these types of hosts can be anywhere from 10, 15, 25, 50, maybe even more. But don't let that scare you, because think about the human cost savings that you're going to have when the last thing you need to worry about is keeping your site updated, and all you have to do is perform what you do best in your business. Now, the second tip, I want you to make sure that there are frequent off-site backups of your site. Now let's break that down really quick. Typically, a WordPress host will offer some kind of a backup utility. So bonus, you automatically get 1 and 2 when you work on number 1. But if you're still using a shared environment, let's say you don't have any backups of your site. What happens if you get taken over? What happens if that server crashes? What happens if you delete a file by mistake? Whoops. Well, when you have offsite backups, not only do you have a local backup on that server of your site, but it's also pushing it up into the cloud. So if you use a Mac, consider this is almost like a time machine backup. It makes sure that everything is off of your computer onto a separate hard drive, and those storage options are outside of that server. It helps prevent loss if the server goes down or crashes. And it gives you peace of mind that you can make a change that you can recover from. Even the most trusted plugin updates can cause irreversible damage today. And that's a really important thing to know. So it's a lot safer for you to make sure that your backups not only are maintained and always running, but also off of your server. And the third tip I have for you today is please always frequently update your plugins and your themes for WordPress. Now, WordPress plugins and themes are software just like anything else. They require updates to fix problems and security patches, and the fun part is a lot of the times most of these updates actually give you new features that you'll likely use in your business. Now, plugins happen very frequently. Themes are a bit less frequent. So it's important that we come up with some kind of a routine, put it on your calendar, and run through those security patches and those important updates for the security and the integrity of your site. My best way that I like to do this on my sites is scheduling time on a calendar to run these in batch. So I'm gonna give you a step-by-step playbook of how you can run through this for success. The first piece, schedule a backup, right? You already have your backups, have it run. Schedule that backup to run 15 minutes before you start this event so you're ready to go the minute that your fingers hit the keyboard. Second part, put aside about 25 minutes. Confirm that backup was successful. And then the third, if you have a staging environment, make a copy of your production site to your staging site. That'll let you jump into your staging environment, run all of this first, and see if there are any problems that you have to worry about. You would rather do it in a contained way than do it in a way that all of your customers and everybody coming to your site to read your content are going to see before you get to check it out. Look for visual changes and peek at the posts and the pages and anything custom that you have just to make sure that nothing got ruined. Next, run your plugin updates. Check the site for anything odd, look for functionality, and check everything else out. Make sure that everything that you know that's unique about your site is still operating the way that you want it to. And finally, if all looks good, push those changes from your staging to your production site, or run through the same process on production, whatever makes the most sense for your business. These are the top tips that I have to just make sure that you have a well-oiled, super secure, and highly functioning website to your success. Until next time, I hope this helps, and please, please, please Leave me a comment below and let me know if you've got any other amazing tips that we can share with this community. Thank you so much.